edition of the Uganda Vision program. My name is Salome Kazana, your main host tonight, and my co-host,
Paris.
We have got a lot in store for you tonight, right from the great tourism in Uganda, music from all regions of Uganda, comedy by the top comedians of Uganda, and videos of interesting sceneries about Uganda and documentaries about different things from Uganda. Especially this week, we've got just a special video on a fundraising that was. But before that, Paris, abantu babuzeko mu Luganda tweyongereyo.
Basebo ne banyabo, muri mutia. Uganda has developed rapidly over the past few years. After opening its doors to the global market, the economy has overseen a rapid growth. Today, here at Uganda Vision, we take you into the country to see how tourism, education, property development, and various aspects of investment have played a key role in this economical development. Take a look.
Uganda, the pearl of Africa, gifted by nature. The country sits astride the equator in the heart of Africa. 26 million people of diverse cultures and ethnic groups live in harmony in this beautiful tropical paradise. The country is well endowed with natural resources. Most of the countryside is covered by lush vegetation and huge expanses of tropical forests that are rich in flora and fauna. It is home to unique physical landscapes, lakes, and rivers that support varied agricultural activities. These physical attributes provide a habitat for the diverse wildlife that forms the bedrock of Uganda's tourism industry. The country's wildlife and conservation areas are managed by the Uganda Wildlife Authority. It operates 10 national parks and 12 wildlife game reserves. For instance, Uganda is home to the rare mountain gorillas. A wide range of wildlife exists in the country's 10 game parks, providing one of the distinctive tour circuits on the continent. The country also offers an exclusive ecotourism experience that is unique in the region. Lake Victoria, the continent's largest freshwater lake, offers a serene quiet and escape from the hustle and bustle of day-to-day life. Besides wildlife, Uganda's cultural diversity provides refreshing traditional music and entertainment performances. Arts and crafts that showcase the cultural diversity and traditions of Uganda are also readily available at many of these well-stocked craft shops within easy access in Kampala, such as Banana Boat Uganda. The art scene, moreover, is dominated by indigenous artists like Nyanzi, who keep the flame alive by the art shops and galleries that they operate. At shops like these, one is guaranteed a wide choice in local art pieces, paintings, batiks, and wood carvings. Uganda is centrally located in Africa and is the hub and gateway to trade in the resource and mineral-rich Great Lakes region of Africa. This unique position is enhanced by membership to several key regional trading and economic blocs, like the East African Community and Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, COMESA, guaranteeing a market of more than 300 million people. The Ministry of Finance and the Bank of Uganda have maintained macroeconomic stability, and Uganda enjoys a fully liberalized economy. Investors in the country are free to bring in their capital or to repatriate their profits and are assured of full ownership of their enterprises without hindrance. Uganda is a young and growing democracy where the rule of law is central to the country's political system. Travel to Uganda is relatively easy. Entebbe International Airport, the country's gateway, is well serviced by reputable and regular flights to and from most of the important destinations in the world. It is served by over 17 passenger airlines. Entebbe Airport is a modern airport hub with all the modern amenities to make travel comfortable and hassle-free. Entry into Uganda is smooth and quick, allowing the visitor into the country with a minimum of fuss. This immigration process is enabled by several clearly marked desks that make entry short and quick. Checking out of the airport is complemented by a fast baggage claim process within minutes of passengers disembarking from their aircraft, thus minimizing delay. Once cleared at immigration, the customs clearance is a simple process. Green for travelers who have nothing to declare, and red for the passengers who need to clear with Uganda Revenue Authority. Incoming passengers are allowed a customs duty-free allowance as long as the goods that they are bringing in do not exceed the value of $300 US. Entebbe Airport is well serviced by safe and reliable taxis that are licensed by the Civil Aviation Authority that runs the country's airports. Travel to any part of Uganda, and indeed the Great Lakes region, is served by a vibrant public transportation system. Several choices are available. You could choose the faster but most expensive air travel, which are provided by several reliable local airlines. Domestic flights are available to all 4 regions of the country outside the capital, Kampala. Charter flights can also be arranged. Most of the national parks are also served by high-quality airstrips. Alternatively, one can hire or rent a vehicle from the travel companies such as Swan Air. Besides planning tour packages for the travel, it also operates a variety of vehicles for hire. These range from small passenger vehicles to big 4-wheel drive vehicles for safaris and multi-seater omnibuses. A good network of roads ensures that travel to any part of the country is easy and convenient. Uganda now boasts modern state-of-the-art financial and banking services. These services can be accessed by dealing directly with the bank. Most offer a variety of services that include investment banking and merchant banking, amongst other services. The leading bank in Uganda, Stanbic Bank, has branches in all major towns of Uganda. It also has the largest network of automated teller machines that are spread throughout the country. Other leading banks include Nile Bank, the most vibrant indigenously owned bank in Uganda. Today, it has expanded and operates in the key regional towns in Uganda. Long after banks are officially closed, services can still be accessed via automated teller machines, a number of which accept modern financial instruments such as debit and credit cards. They also dispense local and foreign currencies. A vibrant foreign exchange regime operates in the country, and any visitor can exchange their foreign currencies at forex bureaus that are dotted all over the major urban centers at good commercial rates at any time of the day. Once in Uganda, access to the rest of the world is easy. The country boasts one of the most modern telecommunications networks in Africa. Telecommunication services can be accessed anytime, anywhere. Direct dialing is available, and a call to any capital in the world is a matter of seconds. This can be done no matter what part of the country one is in. Mobile telephone services have permeated all corners of Uganda. Broadband internet access is also readily available. Most major towns have access to internet. Where internet cafes are not available, it can be accessed using mobile telephones and handsets. Contact with the world can alternatively be assured by a smooth and efficient postal system. Public tourist information can also be readily accessed at any post office in the major urban areas of the country. For those in urgent need of delivering parcels, several courier companies operate efficient services to most major capitals of the world. For the visitor coming to Uganda with a business mission in mind, the Uganda Investment Authority offers a hassle-free and bureaucracy-free center. Certainly, for the person coming to Uganda, will be definitely assured by the welcoming people, backed by top-notch amenities and services to make that stay in Uganda worthwhile. All that the visitor needs is a valid passport to be allowed into the country. But they also ensure that they have a valid Uganda visa that can be obtained from any Uganda embassy before beginning their journey to the country.
Welcome back. I hope you have enjoyed our documentary on the tourism of Uganda. If you're just joining us here at Sky 184 BENtv, we are here every Monday 7 p.m. for Uganda Vision, for everything that is nice and wonderful about the Pearl of Africa, Uganda. Salome, what do we have coming next?
Oh, Paris, I like what is coming next.
Yeah?
Because it makes you laugh. That's when you have your bucket of popcorns ready.
Yes.
And Paris, that's when you see talent. Next, what I'm trying to say is comedy.
Put your hands together for Dr. Dolly Bondo.
Dr. Dolly Bondo.
Dolly Bondo. Roll it, DJ Epman.
Sis DJ, sis. That song was sung by a prostitute. She was marketing herself that for her she's cheap. Play that tune, DJ. Chisera. Wallahi Chisera. Dolly Bondo Chisera. Chisera, sis. You know, that's one thing I love about music. But anyway, before you go to music, there is something I've noticed with the prostitutes. Have you know Bachiga naturally are rude. You find a Muchiga prostitute, my friend. You're the customer. Hi, madam. How? No, come back. Yeah. How are you? Can you know gura? Nya think when that combozo. Or you musawo. Those are the what? Bachiga. Now Baganda bambi, for them they are very disciplined. When a customer comes, imagine she's here. Can I say so close to Munangi? Because it's yeah. Those are the Baganda. There is one thing I've noticed also with the animals. Do you know an animal called a sheep? Endiga. Those animals originated from Busoga. Yes. Don't laugh. Those animals originated from Busoga. How did I tell? When you're taking a sheep for grazing, now just take it out. Now when you're taking a sheep to graze, it will refuse. Right? You take it, but it's not going. When you insist on it, it will tell you in what? In Lusoga. Bah. Basoga is known that by name Putu. People just misunderstood them. Now Basoga, one day there was a meeting of tribes. Now, to make the matters worse, the MC was in Muganda. And the only language they had to use was Luganda. So the guys kept on calling other people Muje, Muje. So when they reached to when it came time to call the Basoga, the guy still used Luganda, Muje. And in Lusoga it means go. When they told them Bana Basoga Muje, Abaganda Batu Chawa. They went. Sekabaka Mutesa. When he went to Busoga, Bambi he was welcomed. People started dancing, doing what? The guy was so happy. All of a sudden he smiled. A certain Musoga in a distance said, Ayo yasini kaga ino ni kabaka. But now I was still on animals. You see a pig. Pigs, originally, they were living in Saudi Arabia. But Muslims didn't love pigs, for the reason I don't know. So they kept on killing them, beating them. Now, these animals got so disappointed. They had to migrate. They left what? Saudi Arabia. When they left to the neighboring countries, still these guys were killing them for what? For meat. Now, even up to now, pigs have a feeling they are hated. If you think I'm lying, you one day get close to a pig. It will pretend it will want to get some kebi with you. It will pretend like you've said something and it has not heard. When you get close to a pig, it will say, Like it's begging for what? For pardon. Now, there is something also I've noticed. This is with a goat. For the goats, you know, this only men can tell it. You know when you're in love, when you're in love with someone, there are some crazy things you can do. Like you have 10,000 on you, you go with a woman in a bar, then you tell her, back wage, you know you have 10,000. You be specific, ononyo amazichiga vanilla gamukavera. Yes. Other than this thing of ononyo, after she has consumed the whole 10,000, these are the guys who you find on the way. Kale mame, yazimbala bonita yatutta. Abana bale kings of comedy bazivu. Labanze nawe bankudde. Joni zaba deyonzeka. It's better you tell someone. I think it's better you tell someone you are your job. Muna ensimato iwobonyo ampola. So that she knows every sip she takes is a footy bidi. Warawa boda amanya nti buli mumiro gwanywa olwo rusamba. So, for the goats, the only crazy thing they can do is to change their language. From the goat language to English. How? A goat, when it falls in love with another, and one thing I love about them, they take their things slowly. This is what they do. Pale ya bukadde munana njisifamiza wano. Sasudde mutwalo. Now I'm beginning the sekako. Fenda bahanga batu banja rent. Ne goli munyifu. Nze bamanje emyezi egi. Goli wa mwezi gumu ate ebwayisa. Nusu kasanvu sekaguma. Oba olina kudde guma. Naye ate olina anyegayi munno kyekisinga okunzesa. By the way, when you see a man seated next to a woman, manya either chibazo we oba mukazi we. When you see a man seated with two women, this is what happens. Karichije chibasesao. Mbuneyo joko. Now this is what happens when you see a man with two women seated next to him. This is what, just know, this is how it came about. Hello darling, you're waliyo kings of comedy tugende tulabe bakafu baliwa ku theater la Bonita kale tugende tukikuule. Just know that is the whole what? The whole story. Back to the goat. Abulamba ina temumpona akanana kagenze katutetenkanye ebbiri oba nzazimalayo oba abalala banajja simanyi. Now for the goat, when a goat sees a female goat, the first thing it does, I don't know, how do you call oxia in English? Sealing. Dayoba nje fizizo. Manya bakubba. Uobo ina ripoti changuwa. Mama wange amanyi mutabani we ali mu kibuga akola laba byendimu. Kale yali ayagala mbeere musawo waddala neeraba obutasoma buno muweerera abaana. This is what the goat does. When it sees a female goat, it will do what? See her. Wabula wobeedi master ng'oli wano dduka buddusi kuba bagenda kukuba enje zaabwe. Now it sees how. Nga mwetegese nnyo. This is how it does. That is what? Sealing. Abulobolo oluzungu mwalujewa. Now, when it sees, like you know, female creatures, they show off. The sheep goat will pretend like it has not done what? It has not heard. It will see her again. Now, when it refuses, like you know, for the ladies who have passed by border guys, most of these border guys are so stupid. When a woman passes by, she touches the what? The bum. Now this is what the goat also does. And that is how it speaks English. It comes close. Bebe. Bebe. Animals. Era omutwalo teguweddeeyo bannange. Muddeko ewaka ne balandiroodi babalabeko. Hayi muzungu. Hayi somebody. Ate ddaga mwana afuwa olwongero. Ate nga nakoma namupittu olwo singa gwe nakoma munnya wandindabye. Olaba wa pittu ndwogera ntyo. Now before I go, no guy ampadde ebintu bingi kamwogereko gasinava wano. There is one thing I always ask. You know, when you're with a woman, there is a way she praises you, right? Now there is something I ask myself. How is it for this gay system that has just come into existence? How do those guys praise themselves? Just imagine a gay. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dolly Bondo, the Gifted Fool. Thanks for being in such a wonderful crowd.
This is a special announcement, ladies and gentlemen. We are very sorry that we have not been able to feature the Busoga College Muiri fundraising ceremony that took place last week in Wood Green, London. We are sorry due to the fact that they are still editing it and still in the studios, but we are sure we are going to show it to you next time during the show. For the moment, please enjoy the rest of the program.